Welcome to the KMIDS Child Safeguarding Policy video. For your safety, please pay attention to the demonstration provided by the KMIDS Safeguarding team.
At King Mongkut's International Demonstration School, nothing is more important than child safety. This year, we have improved our safeguarding policies to ensure a safer learning environment and to address any potential issues to students that may occur. It is very important that not only all KMIDS staff, but all KMIDS students and family members understand how to report these issues and follow safeguarding procedures. KMIDS is a community and we have to help keep each other safe.
Abuse can happen in many ways, and here we have provided you with a list of types of abuse as well as ways to identify them, and of course, how to report them. There are several types of abuse that our safeguarding team wants students and parents to be able to recognize. We aim to prevent any form of child abuse or general harm on our campus. Our main goal here at KMIDS is to keep our community safe for our students. Care and be aware.
This video won't just tell you about the different types of abuse, but also ways to recognize them, report them, and who to report them to.
First, we'll start with physical abuse. Physical abuse is when a trusted adult commits an act that causes physical injury to a child. Signs to watch for include unexplained cuts, abrasions, bruising, burns, swelling, sprains, break, or dislocations. Children who are experiencing physical abuse may avoid particular people, have problems sleeping, dramatically change their behavior, and withdraw from activities and others.
Second is emotional abuse. Emotional abuse can come in a variety of different forms. It can be when an adult withholds love or care from a child. It can also be when an adult is constantly criticizing a child or making impossible demands on them. Or it can be when a child lacks support or care. This can hurt their emotional development and growth. These are a few signs of emotional abuse. Someone being withdrawn, showing signs of depression or acting out, maybe by bullying or saying inappropriate things. Children who are victims of emotional abuse may also seem unreasonably fearful or have especially low self-esteem.
The third type that we'll look at is sexual abuse. Sexual abuse is any sexual activity with a child who cannot give informed consent. This means that they do not understand what is happening or are not mature enough to agree. This can take many forms, from online harassment and photos to physical acts. For sexual abuse, watch for signs like sudden changes in behavior, withdrawal from friends, issues with eating or sleeping, or physical injuries. If you notice something unusual, it is important to take it seriously and report it to a trusted adult.
Fourth is neglect. Neglect is when a child doesn't get the care and support they need to grow up healthy and safe. This can include not having enough food, not going to school, not getting medical help when needed, or not feeling loved and supported at home. It also means not being protected from danger or being left alone too much, especially when an adult could have helped. Even if a family doesn't have a lot, children still have the right to feel safe, to feel cared for and looked after. Neglect can hurt a child's body, mind, and feelings, sometimes in ways that aren't easy to see right away.
The last thing we will look at is child-on-child abuse. This is the most common type found in schools. Child-on-child abuse is when children harm or bully each other. This can be physical harm with pushing, hitting, or other bodily harmful actions. It can also be social and emotional bullying with things like name-calling, hurtful social media posting, or even when students socially isolate another students. According to UNICEF, approximately half of all students aged 13 to 15 worldwide, or around 150 million adolescents, have experienced peer-to-peer violence in and around school. Furthermore, slightly more than 1 in 3 students in this age group report being bullied, with a similar proportion involved in physical fights. Some effects of child-on-child abuse are children changing their friend groups, becoming quiet and withdrawn, or even not coming to school.
How to report.
Every day at KMIDS,
We want our students to feel safe, seen, and supported. Because safety isn't just about rules. It's about knowing you are never alone. That's why we have a child safeguarding team, caring adults you can trust, ready to help when something doesn't feel right.
Sometimes you may notice something that doesn't feel right. A child may be quiet, scared, or show signs of hurt. That could be a sign of abuse, physical, emotional, neglect, or something else.
If you're worried, speak to someone you trust. Students, you can talk to a teacher, a counselor, or any member of the safeguarding team. Parents, you can contact the school directly. You don't have to have all the answers. All you have to say is, I'm worried about something. That's enough.
There are a few ways you can report your concerns in our school. You can talk to the member of the safeguarding team or simply scan the QR code for the safeguarding concern report form. It's okay to be unsure about something, but remember, it is always better to report a concern than to stay silent.
After receiving a report, the safeguarding team will take action in a safe and confidential manner. You're not alone. We are here to help.
Keeping KMIDS secure.
The most effective way to keep students safe, however, is prevention. In order to keep KMIDS secure, we use biometric scanners with facial recognition and ID cards for all students and staff.
For visitors, however, we have a different process. All visitors must be scheduled. We do not allow walk-ins. The list of scheduled visitors we allow in, besides contracted staff, are KMIDS family members or guardians, prospective KMIDS students and families, interns, alumni, and approved guests. If you want to visit the school, here is what to do.
First, you need to notify the school as to when and why you are coming, so that we can arrange a guard to escort you. Once your visit has been approved and you have arrived at school, go to the guard at the front gate. Give your name and hand over an official ID, such as your national ID or driver's license. Next, you will need to read and sign the Visitor's Code of Conduct. Once that is done, you'll receive a red visitor's badge to wear.
A staff member will come to meet you and escort you to where you need to go. And there you are.
Please remember, KMIDS is community.
And we are all responsible for keeping each other safe.
Thank you so much for watching our safeguarding video. We hope that you found it informative as well as useful. See it, suspected, reported. Safeguard a student's future today.